Everything Alex Eala has built this season, every ranking point, every comeback, every sleepless flight across continents, every pressure match under bright stadium lights, it all comes down to this week in Berlin. Because this is no longer just another tournament. This is the week that could completely change her Wimbledon story. If she wins enough matches here, she walks into Wimbledon as a seeded player for the very first time in her career. If she loses early, no protection, no safety net, no guaranteed breathing room in the draw. Just another brutal first-round matchup against one of the biggest names in tennis. Seeded or unseeded. That is the real story of the 2026 Berlin Tennis Open for Alex Eala. And trust me, once you understand the full picture, this week starts feeling a lot bigger than people realize. So let's slow everything down and put the entire situation together properly. Because there's a lot happening right now. And all of it matters. First, Birmingham. Alex Eala arrived at the Birmingham Open carrying pressure, but also momentum. It was a WTA 125 event, yes, but make no mistake, grass court tournaments before Wimbledon are incredibly important. This is where players figure out whether their games translate to the fastest and most unpredictable surface in tennis. And from the very beginning, Eala looked comfortable, dangerously comfortable. In the opening round, she absolutely destroyed Priscilla Hahn 6-0, 6-2 in under an hour. 59 minutes. That's not surviving a match. That's domination. And she kept rolling from there, round after round, win after win, until suddenly, Alex Eala was standing there holding another trophy. Her first grass court title of the season. Another statement. Another signal. Another reminder that grass might quietly be becoming her best surface. But here's the important part most casual fans miss. Birmingham was a WTA 125. And while the title mattered emotionally and competitively, the ranking points only move you so far. It helped her climb, but not enough. Not enough to lock in what she really needed. A Wimbledon seed. Then came Queen's Club. And this is where the story gets more complicated. Queen's is different. A WTA 500. Prestige. Pressure. A much stronger field. One of the most important grass tournaments before Wimbledon itself. And Alex lost immediately. First round. 6-2, 6-2. A straight-set defeat to Eva Jovic. Now, I know people saw that result and panicked a little. Because it wasn't just any loss. It was the second consecutive defeat to the exact same player. Jovic had already beaten Eala weeks earlier at Roland Garros. 2 losses in a row. Different surfaces. Same opponent. So naturally, the question started appearing. Was Eala cooling off? Had opponents figured her out? Was Birmingham misleading? Honestly, no. And here's why. Eva Jovic is not some random upset specialist. She's ranked number 17 in the world for a reason. She's 20 years old, explosive, fearless, one of the most talented young players on tour. And maybe most importantly, she and Alex know each other extremely well. They practice together, travel together, understand each other's patterns. When you play someone that familiar, surprise disappears completely. Jovic knows exactly where Eala likes to attack. She knows the lefty serve patterns. She knows the rhythm changes. And when a player that talented already understands your tendencies, that becomes a nightmare matchup. The Queen's Club loss wasn't proof Alex Eala had regressed. It was proof that one of her closest friends on tour also happens to be elite. That's a huge difference. Still, the ranking consequences mattered. After Queen's, Eala slipped to world number 35. And that number is everything right now, because Wimbledon seeds the top 32 players. At first glance, that sounds bad. 3 spots outside the cutoff. But this is where things become incredibly interesting. 2 players ranked above her, Hailey Baptiste and Victoria Mboko, have already withdrawn from Wimbledon due to injury, meaning those spots disappear automatically. So effectively, Alex moves up 2 places without even stepping on court, which means right now, she enters Wimbledon projected as the number 33 player. 33. 1 spot away. 1. That's why Berlin matters so much. Not because of the trophy, not because of the money, because one decent run this week could completely change her Wimbledon draw. One win might do it, two almost certainly would. And if she crosses that line, it would be the first time in her career Alex Eala enters a Grand Slam as a seeded player. That is massive. But now comes the brutal part, the draw. Because Berlin did her absolutely no favors whatsoever. Her first round opponent, Donna Vekic. And not just any version of Donna Vekic, the hottest grass court version. Fresh off winning the Queen's Club Championships. A WTA 500 title. Loaded with confidence. Serving beautifully, moving well, playing some of the cleanest grass tennis of her career. That's round one. And if Eala survives that, round two likely brings Elena Rybakina. Yes, that Elena Rybakina. Former Wimbledon champion. One of the deadliest grass court players alive. The same player who beat Eala in Rome earlier this season. And honestly, even that Rome loss quietly mattered. Because Eala pushed her harder than people expected. The scoreline was competitive. The level was there. It showed that Alex is no longer intimidated by elite names. Now imagine what happens if she meets Rybakina again on grass, where Eala's game is even more dangerous. And somehow, the draw gets harder after that. Potential quarterfinal? Evalis, the German favorite, playing in front of a home crowd. A player Eala genuinely likes off the court. The two were literally seen together at the Berlin Player Party days ago, alongside Coco Gauff, laughing and taking photos. That's the weird emotional thing about tennis. You can share dinner with someone one night and try to destroy their ranking dreams the next afternoon. And then beyond that, a possible semi-final against Coco Gauff herself. So read this carefully. Donna Vekic, Elena Rybakina, Evalis, Coco Gauff, in order, on grass, at a WTA 500, with Wimbledon seeding hanging in the balance. That draw looks fake. It genuinely reads like something written by a screenwriter trying too hard to create drama. But this is real. And here's why the seeding matters so much. Last year at Wimbledon, Alex entered unseeded and immediately got punished for it. Round 1, center court, against defending champion Barbara Krejcikova. Imagine that for a second. Your Wimbledon journey begins against the reigning champion on the sport's most famous court. That's what happens when you're unseeded. And somehow, Alex nearly pulled it off. She took the first set 6-3 against the defending Wimbledon champion. On center court, Krejcikova was so shocked by the level that afterwards she literally said, "What the hell she played in the first set?" Then came the line people still remember. She was smashing the ball, cleaning the lines. Wow, the next generation is coming.
Think about that.
A Wimbledon champion looked across the net at Alex Eala and saw the future arriving in real time. Eala eventually lost in 3 sets, but the match changed how people viewed her, because suddenly the conversation shifted from, "She has potential," to, "She's dangerous already." And that's exactly why this Berlin week matters so much. Because seeding changes everything. A seeded player avoids the top 32 in the opening round. That means no defending champion immediately. No top 8 monster matchup before the tournament even breathes. Instead, you get space, a manageable start, a chance to build momentum. And for someone like Eala, momentum is everything. Because once she settles into a tournament, she becomes incredibly difficult to stop. That's what happened in Miami. That's what happened in Birmingham. That's what happened in Eastbourne. She builds confidence round by round until suddenly bigger names start panicking when they see her across the net. And the scary part? Her grass court game genuinely fits Wimbledon beautifully. The left-handed serve dragging opponents wide. The aggressive returns. The quick hands. The comfort dealing with low skidding balls. This surface rewards creativity and timing. And Alex Eala has both. She has now won 19 WTA matches in 2026. More than any other left-handed player on the women's tour this season. Think about how insane that climb actually is. She started the year ranked outside the top 50. Now she's one good week away from entering Wimbledon seeded. That rise is happening incredibly fast. And maybe the biggest sign of all? People no longer react with surprise when she beats elite players. They expect her to compete now. That's different. That changes the pressure entirely. Because once expectations arrive, the sport becomes heavier. Every loss gets analyzed harder. Every draw feels bigger. Every match suddenly matters more. Which brings us back to Berlin, back to Donna Vekic. Because before Alex can think about Wimbledon seeding, before she can think about Rybakina, before she can think about second weeks at Grand Slams, she has to survive one of the toughest opening round opponents imaginable. And honestly, that matchup feels like a coin flip. Vekic has the experience, the confidence, the title momentum, but Eala has the freshness, the movement, and maybe most importantly, belief. That part matters more than people think. Because Alex Eala genuinely walks onto courts expecting to belong now. You can see it in her body language. The hesitation is disappearing. The fear is disappearing. And when a young player loses fear before the rest of the tour fully realizes it, that's when things become dangerous. So now the question becomes simple. Can she do enough in Berlin to finally cross the line? Can Alex Eala become a seeded Wimbledon player for the very first time in her career? And honestly, even if she doesn't, does anyone really believe she's a harmless first-round opponent anymore? Because after everything we've watched over the last 18 months, after Miami, after Eastbourne, after Birmingham, after pushing Krejcikova, after climbing toward the top 30, this feels like a completely different player now. And maybe Barbara Krejcikova saw it before the rest of us did. The next generation is coming. That was July 2025. It's June 2026 now. And the terrifying thing for the rest of the tour? That future seems to be arriving faster than anyone expected.